Bear with me, losing my voice a little bit, so we're going to try and get through this. We've got a rough patch of weather to get through today and tomorrow before these wonderful spring-like temperatures return, and we're actually sitting under sunny skies. So today, of course, we had our first severe thunderstorm warning since August 25th of last year. It was for up towards the Madison area. It was around 10:15 this morning, and they do still have those lightning strikes off east towards looks like Oil City there in north of Pittsburgh. So for now, we are all dry, free and clear of any showers and storms. This is our dry period before we enter another active pattern tonight around 11 o'clock. The time we're going to be watching for is about 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. It's all associated with this frontal boundary here, which you see off to the west. So we're going to see some showers and storms. They fire off as this all approaches. And then the cold front comes through tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, and that's going to allow for a steep temperature drop. We're going to go from the 60s to the 20s in a matter of about 24 hours. So first off, let's break today down. Highs are about 70 degrees almost in some cases. If you live towards Youngstown or Ashtabula, it's the 50s because of the rain cooling that you had earlier. Coverage of showers and storms, again, will be highest around 11 to 3 a.m. and then you could see another batch as you're heading to work tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind. The severe threat for tonight, I mentioned yesterday we were under an marginal risk, but that has been bumped up to a slight risk. And I know it's been a while, of course, since August that we've had to talk about severe weather. So let's refresh. On a scale of 1 to 5, marginal to high, slight is a 2. So that just means you're likely going to see about a handful of severe storms. We've already seen one, so saying just a couple more is probable. If it doesn't happen, that doesn't mean this was wrong. It just means this is what is probable. Biggest threats here are going to be high winds, heavy rain, and there is the potential for hail. I think we had a report out of Medina earlier this morning that there was already some hail coming down. I'll have to confirm that, but that came from the National Weather Service. An isolated tornado risk is there as well, but again, it is low. So what to expect? It is warm and windy. We've got gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's outside of the thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorm, of course, you need much higher winds. So that's tonight into tomorrow morning. Late tomorrow then, the temperatures tumble, and then we're looking at some lake effect snow. It will not be widespread, and it will not accumulate too much. Here's a look at Futurecast. Now, this has been a little bit behind here. We are clear, free and clear of any showers right now, so keep that in mind. So it's just behind a little bit. Here's a look at 6 o'clock as you're heading home from work tonight. I do think you'll be nice and dry. We'll start to see some pop-up showers around 8, 9 o'clock. Now, this is our first spring system, so models are having a little bit of trouble placing these storms. I will mention that. Actually, you know what? Let's pull up this one instead. This may be a bit of a more accurate picture here for you. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock, you're still free and clear of showers. Again, 8 o'clock, we'll start to see those isolated showers pop up, but storms shouldn't fire off until about 11 o'clock. There's 11, 12, 2, 3 a.m. Notice how they ride right along our communities from west to east, and then you have a bigger batch of storms south of the viewing area. As we head into 6, 7 o'clock, people are heading to work tomorrow morning. Those start to thin out, but I would not rule out still seeing maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm around 7, 8, okay? If you have questions, again, as always, drop them in the comments if it's something that I don't cover. As far as placement of the clusters of storms, it does look like it's pretty uniform. Anybody is up for grabs when it comes to who's going to see these showers and storms, who is going to see severe weather. That's something you cannot, really say as of right now with the placement of these storms. And then let's talk temperatures as well. So tomorrow morning, with an isolated shower or storm, temperatures will be in the 60s. By the time you're heading to lunch, they will have slipped into the low 40s. By the time you're heading home from work, you're looking at the 30s and potentially even 20s. So there's that 40-degree drop I mentioned in the less than 24 hours. And then Thursday morning, we stay cold. So here's just a breakdown of the temperatures for tomorrow. So yeah, we could see a few lake effect flurries. I'll show you this here on this Futurecast shot. So Wednesday, 11:30, the temperatures are beginning to drop off. And then there are those few pockets in the northeast. So not everyone's going to see snow. And again, I think if you do see snow, it would be an inch or less. That wraps up by Thursday, and then we've got some sunshine kicking in for the rest of the work week and heading into the weekend. And then here's a look at your 8-day forecast, the breakdown of it for you. So you can see why I said have the Fox 8 weather app handy. People are likely going to be asleep at that time. So if you do have a severe thunderstorm warning in your neighborhood and you want to know about it, that's going to be the way to get those updates as they're happening. We will of course have our team of meteorologists here as well in the off chance that we have a tornado late night. Meteorologist Mackenzie Bart will be in the weather center handling that. So Thursday's our only cold one. And then we're back to spring-like temperatures. You can get outside. If you were looking for a day to, wash the car, I'd say Friday do it. Don't want to do it now, even though it's a little deceiving. Mother Nature looks nice and quiet. Mother Nature is actually just going to take care of the car wash for you tonight. All right? So you can always head over to fox8.com. The weather tab has the forecast discussion and the details there. And you can also tune in at 4 o'clock. We'll have updates on the forecast then as well. Take care.